The Commuter is the latest action thriller starring Liam Neeson, where he plays a New York businessman at the end of his workday just trying to get home on his daily train to his wife and his son, when all of a sudden this strange woman comes, sits down next to him. She's all like, "Hey, so what? You like playing one game? What if I give you $100,000? Would you take care of this one little task for me?" And then it turns out that this hypothetical game isn't really so hypothetical and that there are real stakes involved, and that's where the movie goes. Now, this is Neeson's fourth film with this director. His name, I believe, is pronounced Jaume Collet-Sera. Their previous films were Unknown, Run All Night, and Nonstop. And they were all very serviceable movies, entertaining and serving their purpose. Similar to Nonstop and Unknown, there is a woman of mystery character in the story. And this movie is basically Nonstop on a train. If you've seen the movie Nonstop, there's a little cat and mouse game where he's trying to figure out who the bad guy is on a vehicular mode of transportation, and where Nonstop was on a plane, the Commuter is on a train, and it's basically the same movie. And as can be expected from movies like these, there are some major plot holes, some fallacies in logic, and that's to be expected. But despite all of that, I was entertained by this film. It was very suspenseful, and I like the way that it was set in real time. As soon as Neeson boards the train to the conclusion of the film, it's pretty much real time throughout that period, and that helps to build the suspense gradually and the momentum of the film. The action scenes, there aren't too many in there, but from the ones that there are there, they're adequate, they're competent, they're good enough. Neeson, as always, he commits to his role, because after all, he's Liam Neeson's man.
Liam Neeson is my child!
And his collaboration with the director is kind of like the new B movie level of Scorsese and De Niro. They just work really well together. The chemistry works good, so the final outcome is a very competent product. It's a fun watch, and I discovered that coming out of the movie, I enjoyed the film a lot more than I did after thinking about it an hour or two later. This is the kind of movie that if you really start thinking about it, the story logic starts falling apart and you start to realize that it wasn't that great of a film. So if you don't think too much about it, I think you can really enjoy The Commuter. It's a mid-level actioner in a genre that kind of gets ignored by Hollywood nowadays. They're so focused on making these franchise blockbuster movies that the mid-budget action movie has kind of gone away. So I'm glad for Liam Neeson to make these kind of movies, and I hope more movie stars do. And I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. It was ultimately forgettable, but while I was watching it, I thought it served its purpose. So The Commuter for me gets a 6 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and stay tuned to my channel MC on Film for more movie reviews in the future. Thanks.